Hello nerds, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefi and we're gonna be talking about the best system in this game, aka mods. Now, for those of you who play Nikke, I think that we don't need to make an introduction to mods. For those of you who are newer players, let's talk about mods and their story in this game at least, right? So before we start, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Also really important, there are still relics on the near event. So don't stop logging into Outer Automata. There are new relics every day. So you can still get some freebies and also farm the challenge mode, which is important. More cordas, guys, always welcome. That said, and also before we start, we stream every single day, guys. Come say hello. We are streaming 2 hours before Nikke reset, more or less, on this channel and on Twitch at Sefi_922, just like my face tattoo here, right here, 922. So that said, let's start talking about the story of mods in this game and why it's literally a scam. Because there are, at least to my knowledge, no other gacha that does it this way. To start with, mods in the beta were 100% guaranteed. These mods were, like every single other gacha game, right, a guaranteed SSR unit. Right now, it's a 61%. It was not 61% at the start, and we'll talk about why did they change it in a second. But on every other gacha, and if there are more what is different, please let me know in the comments. I will pin the comments so we can have the proper research and not just take my word for it, right? Maybe there are other games, but most games have a shard system. In this case, they are called mods. Other games call them shards. You know, it really depends on the game. Usually it's shards. In here, there are mods. When you get a specific amount, 50, you can change it for a random character. Most gachas have a 100% guaranteed random character because there are a lot of characters. Let's remind you that right now we have around almost 100 units already. I think we have 100 units already in the game. It might be still 99 or something, but it should be 100 already. So 100 units, if you're a new player, even with a 4%, it's gonna take a long ass time to get that. After the beta, they changed those mods from 100% to 60%. This angered a lot of people, myself included, and I still think it's a really bad move on ShiftTab's part. But we could say, okay, I understand this not being 100% because you can farm them. You can farm them by pulling, you can farm them with your dailies, with your weeklies, even with the outposts. Like, they usually give some as well in events. So you can farm these ones. I could accept not being 100%. Okay, I'll take it. Even though no other gacha is doing it, I will take the 60%. Now, after everyone complained a lot about this system and they added a lot of characters, they said, okay, we will increase the rates because there are a lot of new characters. And what did they do? From 60%, they changed it to 61%. 100 units, 61%. Now, this to me will always be the worst move ShiftTab has ever done. I will always say the same. I will die on this hill alone if I have to. But them changing it from 60% to 61% to dilute less the pool, it's cap. The biggest cap ever. It's like me saying I will get you all of your characters in one multi, right? Same cap. Even though I will. If you want me to pull for Tia or Naga, we'll be doing viewer pools, so you can join. Serious camps, I promise. Just like this mods. So they changed it from 60 to 61%, which was a really bad move, and we all complained. Some people were like defending this change. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, 1% is 1%. That's nice, but still, it's capped. 61% on mods. It's like, okay, whatever. Now, the problem is not these mods, because yeah, these ones are 61%. Okay, you can farm them. These ones, the mid-quality mods, is at 21%. Once again, you can farm them. They were at 20%, increased by 1%. The thing is, they haven't been increasing this percentage while they are releasing more and more units. We started the game with less than 70 or 60 units. Right now we have almost double the roster size. At least 2-3 units per month we've been getting more and more. So if you are not increasing this percentage all the time, what you said previously was simply a lie. It's pretty simple stuff, right? We all can agree on that. Now let's ignore these mods for a second and let's say, okay, it's not that bad because you can farm them. Let's talk about tower mods, the real problem on this game. Now, the Thrive Tower, which is the usual game mode every single gacha has, which I'm completely ignoring. As you can see, I haven't been progressing since probably more than a month. I can progress, I just been not doing it ever. I don't need to do it for my dailies. I don't care about getting the first place. And this is a game mode that they are not resetting, or they have not said they will reset. So for me, it's right now, I can ignore this. What is the problem with this? If you do the manufacturer towers, so Elysian, Missilis, and Pilgrim, you will get mold pieces for specific manufacturers, right? So for example, we can open this Missilis mold. As you can see, when you get 50 pieces, you get a 50% chance of getting an SSR from that manufacturer, so a Missilis unit. What is the problem with this? this is a finite resource. This is not something you can farm constantly. Right now, manufacturer towers go up to level 300. Scarro, thank you for letting me know. I thought it was 350, but no, 350 main tower, level 300 for the manufacturer towers. So after you farm these molds, you have a finite amount of how many you are getting, right? I don't know the exact number. I will try to ask later Scarro, so we can get the specifics if he remembers. But this is not a guaranteed unit. Why would you do towers for a 50% chance of getting a blue unit? There is a 20% chance you farm for months the tower to try to push for your progress, like really sweat and try hard to get that progress in, you can get a mold just to get the blue unit. Now, when we talk about Missiles, when we talk about Elysion, when we talk about Tetra, okay, I'll take it. We can still get those units later by pulling, right? But what about Pilgrim mods? Because there is also a manufacturer tower for Pilgrims. Pilgrim are the rarest units in this game, at the 1% instead of the 2% on the right banners. And not only that, but when you try to open these mods, you have a 50% chance of not getting anything. A lot of people cannot progress in Pilgrim Tower anyway, right? They don't have a full team, a full rotation. Maybe they don't have a Burst 1, which is only Dorothy Rapunzel. Maybe they don't have the Burst 2, which right now is only Noah. Hopefully we get Crown as the second B2 probably, right? If you found their B2, it will make sense. Now, you farm your Pilgrim mod for months, because it's harder to push unless you are super lucky with your units when you start and you get multiple Pilgrims, right? And you open this and most people are losing the 50%. It's just math, it's statistics, right? If you ask, most people are gonna be losing this. I've opened 5 of these mods. I've won 2 or 3, I don't remember. I'm gonna say 3 just in case, right? To not be here shit talking too much. I'm gonna say 3, I think it was 2, but just in case. 5 mods and I've lost at least 2 of them. Why would I farm the tower just to get pissed off by opening a Pilgrim mod and getting a product 23, a Pina, right, on an idle sun? She has a good design, good belly, but still, right? Why would I care about pushing Thrive towers? Even if you're a tryhard, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of times where people are, oh, because I like progressing. Good for you, good for you. I like progressing if I feel I'm getting rewarded. If I'm getting a blue unit, that's not a reward, that's a punishment for me being able to push through the tower, right? So that is my biggest problem with that. Now, we've been complaining about this since, once again, day 1, we've been talking about this problem. We've been trying to get Shift Up to maybe talk with us about it. So far, there are no changes inside coming to the system. Maybe for anniversary, we get like a good surprise. They increase the percentages again. If they can keep increasing the percentages over time when more units get added, I will be happy. And if they can actually make the manufacturer mods also, bro, at least an 80%. It's cap. It should be 100%. Let's get out of the way. It should be 100%. But at least make it like a 70, 80%. Because a 50% chance of losing a Pilgrim mod is so bad, so bad. And the only reason that system exists, don't let anyone fool you, is so you can buy the mods. Because when you beat every 10 levels, I think it is 5 or 10 levels, right, you get an offer to buy mods and gems and some cordas, if I remember correctly, right? And you can buy those mods with money, which is really, really expensive. These offers are not the same price for everyone. These offers are personalized and tailored towards your spending. To me, it's $1, $5, $10. To people who spend more, those offers can go up to $100. So once again, the only reason this system is right now in the game is for you to spend more money. Anyone who defends this, like, oh, it's a gacha game, Seppi, I don't care. If it's a gacha game, we can push for better treatment. If you like the company to step on you, good for you. I only like my waifus to step on me, not the company I don't know and they don't care about me, right? So that's it. Just wanted to talk about this because it's something that really pisses me off. Every time someone comes on a stream and it's like, oh, I have a Pilgrim mod, we all know what's gonna happen. We are all like, okay, good luck, brother. So that's it. Just wanted to talk about this, guys. Thank you for the support, like always. We're gonna be doing a stream later. Come say hello. Thank you to all my patrons for making this content possible. You can join them with the links in the description down below. Good luck with your pool beginner rates, and see you in the next one.
ちょっと近づきます。役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。